In the previous lecture, you learned about lexical density and how to pack more informative words or content words into your text and at the same time reduce your overall word count. Now you will learn another lexical strategy that is much more fun, lexical diversity. Well, I think the name says it all. Diversity means variety, so lexical diversity is the use of a variety of words instead of repeating the same ones throughout your manuscript. Let's take a look at an example. Nasari 2021 said that English L1 students produce more diverse words in their academic writing than EFL or English as a foreign language students. She also said that EFL students produce less lexically dense text. In this example, you can easily replace the verb said with explained, stated, and showed that without any change to the meaning. In fact, this line of verbs is among the most frequently repeated ones in the texts of novice authors. They usually stick with a verb or two for the entirety of their text to express someone's opinion, such as other experts and researchers' results and discussions. Just take a look at how many different verbs you can use along this line to express someone's opinion. Present, convey, mention, maintain, report, argue, and so on. This is just a simple example of how you, as the author, can diversify the words in your text and make your text less repetitive and boring. In fact, according to Nasari 2021, lexical diversity is an aspect of advanced academic writing. She further indicates that proficient writers express their arguments in a variety of forms. The results of her study also suggest that the abstract of EFL students exhibit comparable statistics to those of ESL students in terms of lexical diversity. In this sentence, the bold-faced words show you how you can spruce up your text with new words without compromising the meaning. Just as before, this also comes with a warning. Not all synonyms are interchangeable. This key point is often overlooked by novice authors. I have seen times and again how an author uses the wrong word in an attempt to diversify his or her vocabulary. It almost feels like they have opened the dictionary and just chose a synonym or a fancy word to use. Remember that even though dictionaries list many words as synonyms, not all of them can replace each other in a particular sentence. It all depends on the context and the meaning you want to convey. There are nuances of meanings of similar words that you need to be aware of. There are several ways to find out if your choice of word or diction is correct for a particular sentence. The first is to read examples of each word in a dictionary very carefully and understand the different contexts in which the words are used. The second is to read many articles from expert writers in your field of study before you even attempt at writing your own. This gives you the opportunity to absorb the meanings of words in their natural context in your area of work. The third is to use concordancing software, where you specify your keyword or the word you need to learn, and the program lists all real-life examples of sentences in different contexts that you can use as a hint. Nowadays, most online dictionaries use concordancers to list real-life examples of sentences. A good way is to use any search engines to search your word. The results usually come with bold-faced phrases or sentences that include that word. Go over a few of those sentences to see if you're using your intended word correctly and in its appropriate context. If you're really interested, you can download free concordancing software like ANCOG or BNC Concordancer and use them as additional English learning tools in your journey of mastering your academic writing skills. Believe me, even professional writers use these concordancers or search engines from time to make sure the choice of words matches the intended meanings. So, before you continue with the next lecture, go through your current manuscript and energize your text with different words instead of those old repeated ones. But make sure you're using the correct word with the correct meaning in the correct context.